Welcome back to my channel, welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be going through my full December TBR. Some books I have physically, some books I don't have physically. Some books I have physically but can't bother to pick them up because I've put them all the way back in their places. I'm filming these in sprints because I'm on Andy's channel tonight doing sprints. So, I'm going to go through my full December TBR with you and I'm excited. So, first off, my 12 books, 12 prompts. I don't need to pull it from the jar because we already know who it's going to be. And Lydia kindly gave me a recommendation last year. And the prompt that they picked was Queer Protagonist. And the book that they picked was Loveless by Alice Oseman. Two birds with one stone with this one. I could potentially, because I have to read this anyway, pick this one. So if I wanted to do a separate book, a separate prompt, I could do that. So, yeah. And whilst we're on the subject of Written in the Stars, I have picked this from Readalongs with, for the comic prompt, which is pick a book with astronomical words on the title, and stars is one of them. So, there's that. Next up, we have Where the Crawdads Sing. I've been waiting to collect this from Becca. This was a book that was picked for me by Danny, and I didn't get around to reading it in Danny's month. So in December, I'm reading the 3 books I didn't get around to prior to December so that I can actually get the challenge completed. So one of them is Where the Crawdads Sing. I am getting the audiobook for this as well. And Becca kindly gifted this to me because she was on holiday because she didn't enjoy it. So the next in, and what the scenes were already on that subject, I'm going to be reading The Hunger Games. This was Tori's pick. For all of these people that I'm going to, well, for all 3 of these people, Danny, Tori and Ashley, I completed their prompts. I just didn't read their books for the books and prompts challenge. So I didn't read Hunger Games. Tori actually recommended 3 different books, but I picked one, and I've decided that I really need to at least attempt to read The Hunger Games. It's like a classic in the sort of like the YA fantasy genre. Like, so many people love the films and the books, and yeah. The same with the next one. I'm going to say Ashley picked Fellowship of the Ring. I will be reading this, and I will be getting the audiobook for this as well, the Andy Serkis audio. I'm really excited for that. I do want the special edition of this, like the collector's edition from Amazon, but again, money wise, I need to just think. At the moment, I'm just gonna consume it audibly and see if I enjoy it. If I do, I will be getting that edition of Amazon. Next up, we have The Exile by Ryan Cahill. I have his book on my cart. I can't bother getting it, but I've now got up to date. I've read The Fall of Blood and Fire, of Darkness and Light, and I'm going to read The Exile before of War and Ruin comes out. Because War and Ruin comes out in December. So if I can read that, and then hopefully in January I can move on to War and Ruin. See? Thought process. Thought process. Another one I want to get to is Midnight in Everwood. This is a Nutcracker retelling. This is more of a Christmassy book. I've never read the Nutcracker, never seen the Nutcracker. This was a punt for me. I went out on a limb and got this last year, thinking I might potentially like it. I still haven't picked it up yet, and I don't. And because it was being Nutcracker retelling, I felt weird. I felt weird reading it outside of the Christmas season. So there we go. There are 2 Sarah Morgan books that I want to get to. There's Christmas Escape and A Wedding in December. Covers are here. These are both on BookBeat, and they are hopefully gonna be quick, contemporary, cute, cozy romances I can read. I'm just excited to get around to them. Hopefully I like them as much as I loved Moonlight in Manhattan, because I really enjoyed that one. Next up are 2 rereads. So these are ones that I want to get to, but they're not going to be a top priority for the month. One of them is Frost Heart. Seemingly this is going to be an annual reread for me. This is going to be the 2nd time I've read it this year. I read it early this year for Gavin's Frost Heart Along before the 3rd book came out. And the second one I want to reread is Christmasaurus, because Christmasaurus. Why not? It's the both should be quite quick reads, and yeah, I'm just excited because I'm hoping to get to them. For the month of December, By the Angel Along and It's All About Fantasy Book Club are taking a break. We are not picking a book for December. So those two are not books that I need to read. But for Readalongs and the podcast, we are still picking books. So for the Readalongs, we'll be moving on to the second in the Dark Shade of Magic series, which is Gathering of Shadows. Yeah. And then for the podcast, we'll be buddy reading this in the first week of December. You will already know about this by now, and the page breakdown will be on the Discord. We'll be buddy reading this, me, Gem and Meg, because the podcast is going to go live early this month. And this is You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. Me, Gemma and Meg are so excited about reading this. And it's going to be even more fun because we're buddy reading it. So those are the two read-alongs / book clubs that are still going ahead for the month of December. I am doing a separate video for the readathons on what books I'm reading for the two readathons I'm taking part in. That will be coming on the 3rd. This is going live on the 1st. And then there are 3 more books that I want to get to this month. And I'm giving myself a free rein with these books. These are not like a solid TBR. So there's Single All the Way, All I Want for Christmas, and Make You Mine This Christmas. I want to do a Christmassy vlog, so yeah, there's that. Oh, sorry. 3 books that I have missed out. I wanted to do like a smutty reading vlog, and somebody in the comments on one of my lives mentioned a smutty Christmas reading vlog. So I put 3 polls up on Twitter giving you 3 options of different books to read. And the winners of each of those polls were Love at Frostbite, Christmas Stuffing and Satan. Just rearrange Satan and you get the meaning. So those 3 I'll be reading at some point. Yeah. Those are the books that I will be getting to for the month of December. Fingers crossed. Like I said, the only obligation reads are going to be the podcast book and the Readalongs book. Those are the only obligation reads I've got. Everything else is just fun reading. Fun seasonal reading for the most part. And yeah. If you do like me and you want to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Tell your friends about me. Because I would like to continue to grow my channel. I've become stagnant over the last couple of months. I mentioned this in another video. I did want to reach 1k by the end of 2022, but that goal has been shifted slightly, so I'm going to try and hit that by the end of 2023. If you don't want to comment anything specific and want to let me know you're here, then please leave a black heart to say that you are here. And as always, any recommendations, there's a Google form down below. I'll be doing some dedicated reviews and trying to switch things up on my channel next year, doing more dedicated reviews for things that you recommend, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. So yes, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoy all 31 of my videos for Vlogmas, and any feedback is very much appreciated. But thank you for your time. Bye.
Cold enough to make you shiver, but not cold enough to snow.